What's up, everybody? Phil Blackman with BarBend.com, and today we are going to be covering our top weightlifters of 2020. This is going to be similar to what we did with the top strongmen and top strong women of 2020. You can check out that video right here. But also, before we do that, if you want to catch up on anything, whether it's strongman, powerlifting, weightlifting, bodybuilding, CrossFit, you name it, BarBend has got all of the news on it. So just head over to Google, type in BarBend, say weightlifting, BarBend weightlifting, and you'll get all of the news content that you could ever want. Kicking off our list with the men, we have Shi Zhiyong of China. Now, this 27-year-old weightlifter has been utterly dominant in his professional career. He won gold in the 69 kilo weight class in the 2016 Rio Olympic Games and has 3 world championship titles and 3 Asian championship wins. He currently holds the world records for the snatch, which he has set 4 times, the clean and jerk, which he's set 3 times, and the total, which he's also set 4 times in the 73 kilo weight class. At the 2020 Chinese National Championships, Zhiyong clean and jerked 199 kilos, that's 438.7 pounds, which would have been a world record had the lift been done in international competition. The world record right now is at 198 kilos that Shi Zhiyong holds. If he had done the 199 kilo in international competition, he would have broke the record. So that means that the Chinese clean and jerk record is actually a kilo heavier than the world record. Both are held by Shi Zhiyong, and that is why he is on our top list this year. Next up, we have Lasha Talakhazhe. What is there to say about this guy that hasn't already been said? The Georgian weightlifter leads the frontier into uncharted territory when it comes to big lifts in weightlifting. The super heavyweight won gold in the 2016 Rio Olympic Games. He has 4 European championships to his name and 4 world championships to his name. On top of all that, he holds the snatch and clean and jerk world records, each of which he has set 4 times. And he has upped the total world record 5 times since 2018. 5 times. We saw him hit the heaviest clean and jerk ever caught on camera, a 267 kilo lift. He followed that up in 2020 with the heaviest snatch ever filmed, 222 kilos or 489 pounds. If Lasha isn't on your top weightlifters list, there's probably something wrong with it. He's on ours for sure. Next up, we have CJ Cummings. At just 20 years old, Cummings should be a household name in the weightlifting world. The American has competed in the 69 kilo class before switching to the 73 kilo class and is a reigning 4-time junior world champion and the 2019 Pan American champion. In 2020, we saw him front squat 3.5 times his body weight in his driveway and smash a clean and jerk PR that was a monstrous 195 kilos. Now remember, he's 20. The world record clean and jerk in the 73 kilo class is 198. That means that he PR'd 3 kilos under the world record. So expect really big things from Cummings in the coming year and the coming years. I mean, at just 20 years old, he's got a lot of career left ahead of him, and he's undoubtedly going to be a force once he makes it into the senior division. Next up on our list, we have Zacarias Bonat. Now, for those of you who don't yet know this weightlifter from the Dominican Republic, he competes in the 81 kilogram weight class, and he very well could make a run for the podium at the Tokyo Olympic Games in 2021. A little bit of context here. Back in March, he competed in the 39th Manuel Suarez In Memoriam International Tournament in Havana, Cuba, where he pried open the Pan American record books and changed the record next to his own name by hauling a monumental 206 kilo or 456 pound clean and jerk. That set a new Pan American record. It's definitely a lift that if you haven't seen it yet, you probably want to go check out. It's really epic. For context on just how heavy it is, the world record clean and jerk in this weight class is just 1 kilogram heavier. It's the 207 kilo clean and jerk by the 2012 Olympic gold medalist Liu Xiaojun at the 2019 World Championships. So Bonat is right in contention to potentially medal with these kinds of lifts at the Olympic Games. So he's a name you're gonna wanna know, and that's why he's on our list. Speaking of Xiaojun, he rounds out the men in our top weightlifters of 2020 list. The 2012 London Olympic Games gold medalist, the 2016 Rio Olympic Games silver medalist in the 77 kilo weight class, and he notably had the same total as the gold medalist and only received the silver because of the tiebreaker, which was his body weight. His body weight was a little bit heavier, therefore he got the silver. But still, he has been at the top of the game for a very long time. He currently holds the clean and jerk world record, as previously mentioned, as well as the total world record of 378 kilograms or 833.3 pounds. He's the reigning 5-time world champion. He has set 11 world records over the course of his career. He's 35 now, and actually gave his first international interview in 2020. Very rare occurrence, literally his first international interview of his professional career, which has been a long and decorated one. If you haven't seen that interview, just go over to Google, type in Xiaojun interview BarBend, and it'll come right up. Really, really interesting interview. It's translated, so you won't have to worry about seeing captions or anything like that. Now, Xiaojun is a major figure, obviously on the competitive stage, but also in the weightlifting community outside of the competition. In 2020, he was named as one of the members of the IWF Athletes Commission, which is put in place to give athletes a voice in the governance of their own sport. So he's a major player there. He's a major player in competition, and that's why he's on our list of top weightlifters for 2020. Moving over into the women's list that we have here, we're going to kick it off with Sarah Davies. Continuing on the top of the IWF Athletes Commission conversation, Sarah Davies of Great Britain is the chair of the Athletes Commission. That's a huge responsibility and a job of great importance, as the athletes will have a voice in governance in the sport that has been sought after for a long time. They haven't had a voice before, they're getting it now, and Davies is heading that commission. Davies also has some competitive accolades to her name as well. In 2018, she won the silver at both the Commonwealth Games in the 69 kilogram weight class, and followed that up with another silver at the 2019 British International Open in the 64 kilogram weight class. So she's a medalist and competitor in multiple weight classes. She's still competitive now. She starts off our list of top weightlifters. Next up, we have Katherine Nye. Now, at just 21 years old, Nye's competitive accomplishments are remarkable, and she has the popularity to match. She was voted the 2019 IWF Lifter of the Year after winning the Junior World Championship, the World Championship, which she swept gold, and the Pan American Championship in the 71 kilo class. She has since been training to move up to the 76 kilo class, where she'll be competing in the 2020 Tokyo Olympic Games, and she has shown some crazy strength gains in that shift. We actually saw her block clean an insane 150 kilos, which is 330 pounds. She herself couldn't believe that she hit that lift, so check that out as well. Just Google Katherine Nye block clean bar bend, it'll come up. Back in August, she was invited onto the Today Show to host some weightlifting, and the video was a delight. So check that out as well. Just Google Today Show, Katherine Nye, BarBend, any combination of that, it'll come up as well. It's a really fun clip, but Katherine Nye has plenty of accolades to stand on her own to make this list. Next up, we have Jourdan Delacruz, moving on to another member of Team USA. Jourdan Delacruz notably holds the American records for the snatch, clean and jerk, and total in the 55 kilo weight class, both in the junior and senior divisions at just 22 years old. That is a remarkable stat. She was the 2019 Pan American champion and made waves in 2020 when she claimed victory and set 3 new records at the IWF World Cup in Rome in the 49 kilo weight class. So she actually dropped a weight class and then set records in that weight class on the world stage. Her 87 kilo snatch replaced the world record standard, which was 84 kilos, and her 108 kilo clean and jerk, which was over twice her body weight, and her 195 kilo total replaced Alicia Ritchie's 107 kilo clean and jerk and 190 kilo total that she had set at the 2019 Pan American Championships in April of 2019 in Guatemala City. So Jourdan Delacruz is, at 22 years old, a multiple division record holder. Unbelievable, absolutely makes our list. Next up, we have Eileen Cikamatana. Cikamatana is early in her weightlifting career at just 21 years old. She has already made a name for herself on the international stage. Back in 2017, she was competing in the 90 kilo weight class and scored a silver medal at the Junior World Championships. She followed that up with a gold medal finish at the 2018 Commonwealth Games. In 2019, she dropped weight down to 87 kilos and won the IWF Grand Prix in Lima, Peru, and then dropped all the way down to the 81 kilo class to win the 2019 World Cup. She went back to back at that event with the World Cup in 2020, which is why she makes our list. Going back to back at the World Cup stage is a very difficult feat, especially as she's dropped weight classes in the years previous. She still holds 3 junior world records. She has the clean and jerk in both the 81 and 87 kilo weight classes. Her lifts were 150 kilos and 151 kilos respectively. And she also has the 260 kilo world record total in the 81 kilo class. And finally, we have Loredana Toma, the 25-year-old Romanian who has been on an absolute tear the last several years. Since 2017, competing in the 63 kilo and 64 kilo weight classes, she has won a gold and 2 bronze medals at the World Championships, and she is the reigning 3-time European Championship, where she has swept gold all 3 consecutive years. In 2020, she put her prowess further on display by sweeping gold at the World Cup in Rome. She has proven that she has the ability, the strength, and the time to continue putting up these kinds of results for years to come. So we're getting in on this very early. She makes our list as one of the top weightlifters of 2020. So there you have it. There are our top men and our top women weightlifters of 2020. If you agree with our list, let us know in the comments. If you don't agree with our list, let us know in the comments. Tell us who you would have put on the list instead and why. We are excited to hear your thoughts on top weightlifters in 2020. But until then, I'm Phil Bleckman with BarBend.com, and we'll catch you next time.